morning, guys. Rick Shaw here on Saturday the 18th of June 2022. We got a nice little puffy cloud day. See a little chemtrail going there, looks like. Planes going over. But it's a beautiful day. It's breezy, it's not too hot. Gotta watch my little girl though. She's still dripping in heat. We've been keeping an eye on her, so I don't want her to get knocked up. But I want to tell you about something I did yesterday, and this, I couldn't believe how good it come out. We took a half a kilo of ground sirloin, and I cooked that up good, drained the fat. Then I added a can of kidney beans, and I always put them through a strainer, and I rinse all that sugary goo they got them sitting in. I washed all that off. And I threw in a can of diced tomatoes. I took 2 medium hot Spanish onions, and I chopped them up real fine. I threw that in there. And then I threw in I threw in a real small can of mushrooms. And then I got this McCormick. We're getting it from the store up by us, finding lots of really nice spices up there. Knock it off. This way. Nice spices. This was McCormick's Cajun steak marinade. And I dumped that whole pack in on top of that, and then I just left her simmer. It was already after the meat was done. I left it simmer real good, cooked the liquid from the diced tomatoes, cooked her down. While I was doing that, I took some elbow noodles. I took a half of a bag, I think it's like a 1 pound bag, took half a bag, cooked that up in some salt water, got them nice and gooey. I strained them, threw that in there, and stirred it all up. And then when the kids and my wife came in, they scarfed it, and I liked it. I had like 4 bowls. It was really, really good. We gave some of the neighbors, they liked it. So this is going to be a recipe. I didn't use any other spices other than that Cajun McCormick Cajun marinade. And man, I'm telling you what, guys, it was the most delicious. We call it chili mac when I was a kid. My mom used to make that. Came out absolutely fantastic. Couldn't believe how good it was. It's gone. Everybody in the house said when we go back to the store, Dorothy's going to find that seasoning. We also found taco seasoning over there, which was pretty good because we like tacos. And so when we go back to that store, we're going to buy whatever we can get out of there. We got taco shells over there too, so it's really nice having that. So kids loved it. Couldn't believe how much they ate. That was a decent sized pot that I made, and it's gone. I mean, it just completely evaporated last night. So you guys ought to try making that. It's absolutely fantastic. I put my crushed red peppers at the dinner table, but even without it, I had a bowl without any crushed red peppers, and it was absolutely delicious. So happy we made that. Got a new recipe that we're gonna, simple, easy, and quick to cook. You know, the longest thing it takes is cooking the hamburger down. That's it. And you can do it in a fry pan, a pot. You can do it in whatever the heck you want. It comes out easy. The noodles, I cooked them while we were going, so you know, it was a very quick dinner, and we all loved it. So you could probably put some green peppers in there. I think would probably be good. I didn't have any, but I was thinking that would have been something tasty in there. But you know, my wife was saying, don't mess with that recipe. Don't change anything. It was really good. So we're happy with that. But been watching a little bit of the news. I didn't actually slept in a little bit today and get up till about 5. Then I looked at the news for about a half an hour before I come downstairs. And the big push on now, guys, no matter what you think they're doing to everybody in the States with all the crap that's going on, don't ever forget, they're after your kids now. If they can get these little ones and get them buffaloed into believing this crap that's going on, you know, with this transgender and these story times with these stinking men dressed as women, and then they show these little kids going to places where they're twerking in front of us. That, guys, is pedophilia. And I mean, come on. You know, you let them get your kids, and I feel sad because I think there's a lot of people that are dependent on the government, and more every day because of what things are costing. They're getting on the dole, and they put their kids in public schools because they can't afford private, and they're taking your kids, guys. You know, they've even had You know, these people are going into the school board meetings, getting arrested, getting on FBI watch lists. They're after your children, guys. They are 100% after these kids. They want them to turn into sick freaks like them. And I don't care what anyone says. These guys who dress up as women and twerk in front of you and do all this, they're freaks. They're absolute freaks. There's something bad wrong with them, and nobody's going to ever convince me otherwise, no matter what they tell me to do, whether they knock this channel down. I got a strike on Facebook for putting something up. And guys, I ain't gonna stop. If something happens here, I'll find somewhere else, and I'm gonna keep putting this stuff out, because you got to get it through your heads. You know, when they come after these kids, we watch ours in here. I told them even at the school, no, not even any tests, nothing. I don't want any of that crap for these kids. And if it looks like it's going to go that way, we'll pull them out. We'll homeschool them, private school them, do something. But they're the most important thing right now in this country. People here need to really wake up too, because the kids, their retirement, that's just how it goes here. Social Security, I was looking at the Social Security schedule of what people get, and putting money in every month, and you got to do it for like 10 years minimum. It's $2,500 a month, and most people don't even get that. That's for if you put a lot in a month, you know, close to $2,000 a month, which most people don't do. They put in a lot less, so they don't even get that. So that's nothing. That's just a drop in the bucket, you know. So you got to understand, the kids here are the future and the caretakers of the mom and dad when they get old. And I hope a lot of people here, they always set up some sort of shop, keep something going, teach your kids how to do things. You know, you got to teach them how to make a fire. You know, you need to teach them how to grow things. That's why we're going to go to Mindoro. I want to have a big garden, show them how to raise animals, and try to be as self-sufficient as possible, no matter where you are. I don't care where you go. Look what's happening now in the States, you know, with all this stuff. Now, I know when it gets super hot like it does from time to time, animals do die. But when you see those piles, that's something else, guys. You know, if animals are dying from overheating and because they can't regulate their body temperature, yeah, that's some of them here and there. Not all of them. Not big piles of the dang things. So that something just seems up with that. And then with all the chickens they're killing, the government comes in and says, oh, they got the bird flu, and they wipe out a whole crap load of them. Come on, guys. Now you got our wonderful, you know, Freddie Gates. He's got the baby food formula. His company is going to make this formula for the baby. I wouldn't give that to them. Breastfeed your children. You know, here they do a big push for that. They want people to breastfeed their kids. And you should. You know, it's really important. You know, but the way they got things set up to where the woman has to work too. Used to be a guy could go to work and provide for his family very well. Mom stayed home, took care of business at home. That was her job. He had his job. Now they've sort of convoluted and twisted it around where they both got to work. Then you get these women, some of these women that are working, they start thinking they got a bigger penis than their husband, and it just causes trouble. And there's just going to be trouble. And that's what Satan wants, guys. This stuff with the children, if you don't think that's a end run on your kids, and that's Satan pulling the strings. And he's got all his minions, all these people, greedy people, you know, like the people in our government, Pelosi and all them. You know, that's what you're going to get.
The fish tank is leaking from the top.
All right, I'll get it. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. We got a little emergency with the fish tank, and this is Rick Shaw out. Bye.
Bye.